My career has always been a career of it takes a village, and that's just a perspective I've had on life as well. Like, I don't believe that we get through things in life in a vacuum. Like, I think you always have to lean on the people that you surround yourself with and be a person who the people in your life can lean on in turn, right? Like, I think whether it be, moving across the country for me or graduating college or Christine's diagnosis or all these sort of like big life milestones that some have been amazing and some have been really challenging, like the people that I can trust and love and rely upon have always shown up for me. And so it's the same way in my running career, right? Like, I'm very, very fortunate to have coaches who've invested in me and teammates who support me in my goals and a spouse who's there for me at every major marathon that I've ran. And so all of these things make running not only like easier logistically, but also just like so worth it for me. Like, I think if I were doing this by myself, for myself, because of myself, I would have been done running a long time ago. Good, Geezer, how are you? Good. As I was saying, this is my favorite 3 weeks of the year because I get to bust your balls about how you're 2 years older than me now. Exactly. Good with the birthday, energy.
I didn't realize how fast I was going until after the book, and I am on the finish.
Yeah.
Mom, if I qualify for Worlds, will you come to Worlds with me and Reed?
I'm hoping I might be able to still go to Worlds.
Dang, you switched shoes quick, bro. On that T2 grind. Yep. So yeah, now we're thinking kind of week to week. So for me, 11 weeks out from a marathon build right now, I'm kind of in this, I would call it like a mileage accumulation phase. So last few weeks I've built up from probably about 80 miles a week. This week I'll top out probably around 105-ish, and then we'll just kind of tack on 5 to 10 miles a week for the next, I would say, 3 to 4 weeks. So right now, the workouts aren't anything overly flashy. The long run will hit 20 for the first time this week, and it's really just about getting my leg strength back.
We really don't have to. We're going to jog recoveries today. We can.
Since we don't have the walking crew.
Don't have the walking crew.
Got about 45 grams of carb only mix from Precision and some pH 1000. Water world. Hey, that was fun. We should do it again next lap.
Max, speed up a little bit.
Good job, man.
Hey, I'll stay with Joey. I guess
Yep.
we'll just drive back and still make it.
They can stay out here. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, I'm at 9 right now, so even if I only cool down a mile. Today's a busy one for me. I've got first workout, and then 4 coaching calls, and then a massage, and then the second workout, and then I gotta pack and eat dinner. So we're basically going from thing to thing today. I think I have a whopping 30-minute break somewhere to get some lunch in. So it'll be a busy day, but just trying to get it done. A ton of stuff taken care of between the workouts and then travel. So I expected it to be busy, but we'll make it work.
My name is Christine Thorne Fisher. I am the wife to Reed Fisher.
The wife.
The wife.
Is there any chores Reed gets to get out of being a professional runner?
No. I would say he honestly probably does more of the chores around our house. Not during the, like, I'm a teacher, so not during the summertime, but during the school year, he's doing more than I am. Just like during his downtime throughout the day.
What is your favorite memory with Reed related to racing or Tinman Elite?
Back at Drake University, that was the 2019 U.S. Championships were in Des Moines that year. And so he was competing in the 10K and I was competing in the steeplechase. And that was the first time that we were at a championship race together, which was really fun. And made me feel better too, because that was my first ever championship race. And so he got to and I had, the prelims and the finals and all of that. And so it was nice to have him be able to kind of talk me through some of those things.
You stressed us out.
I did?
Yeah.
Oh,
Her
in
whole
the prelim?
family came down to watch.
Yeah.
And so we're watching the prelim. And I think, what did they take? Probably top 6 in each heat, I would wager. And then maybe next 2 fastest or something like that. Either way, she came off 200 meters to go. And we're all like, she's not in a position to qualify. She's got to get at least 1 or 2 women over the last water jump. And we're like, I don't know. She looks pretty tired. It's her first championship. You never know. And then she just powered off the last water jump. Past one girl coming out of the water pit. And then maybe got one more down the final stretch.
Yeah.
And put yourself into the last qualifying spot. And I just remember like sprinting up the bleachers to find your family and give them a big hug. Like,
Yeah.
She did it, dude. They're all wrestlers, so they kind of knew what the stakes were, but they weren't like sure that you'd done it until I came and told them. And just seeing their faces light up was pretty cool. Yeah, I told her we're flying separately on the way to Tokyo because I need to get out there early. And she's like, how long is the flight? I was like, I think like 12 and a half hours. She was like, and I have to do this by myself? Yeah. Better hope you have a good seatmate.
The ever exciting second session of Double Threshold. We are doing some Ks. 6 to 8, probably 6 or 7 realistically, because he's just starting to come back and build mileage. And that's it. How are you feeling?
All right.
Yeah.
Pretty much fine. Just not used to working out at 4 p.m.
Nope. What time do you do most of your easy doubles?
Like 5.
Yeah. You can always go later on a normal day. I know you couldn't today, but
Yeah. Come over here, silly. Hi. Hi. You have a nice walk with Mom. You chased me for a little while. You did pretty good. You did pretty good. All right, that's all she wrote. A little intro to Double Threshold for me. So we did 4 by 2K in the morning, right around 5-minute pace. And then 6 by 1K just now. A tiny bit faster. It's probably like 4:56 average. So that's it for this week. I know what my intentions are for this race, and I know how hard that I've worked to earn this spot, and I recognize that, yeah, there were a couple guys who said no thanks to the spot ahead of me because that was the right decision for them. But if you put yourself in a good position to be ranked as high as possible, that if you do get a couple guys to say no thanks and all of a sudden you're on a world championship team, like that's something that to me still feels very valid to take the spot and go run and be the highest ranked person who wants to accept the spot. So I don't know, I think I've got a very strong resume, especially relative to maybe some of the other guys who could have taken the spot. And I think experience goes a really long way, especially in a marathon and especially in a world championship.
Good morning. How we doing?
Oh, not too bad.
That's good.
Saturday, I did long run, 17 miles on a very Tokyo kind of morning. It's like 80 degrees, 80% humidity, 30-mile-per-hour winds, so just a real treat. And then Saturday morning, just got up and did, I think, an easy 8, if I remember correctly. I think so. So good old weekend back home. Nice to see the family.
Try to keep it light here today. Reed just ran a 10K in 32:52 during that workout. A nice little tempo he's doing.
5 minutes faster, I'd win the Boulder Boulder. It is
Good.
92 degrees Fahrenheit,
Gotta get used to it.
which is probably like 70 degrees Celsius or something. It's not even close. I'm not a conversion guy.
Okay,
Apply directly to the forehead.
put that, drop that down.
I get it?
You got most of it. Are you supposed to get all of it?
Probably.
I think?
Multi-sport, here I come. Great.
It could be close to this hot, but it'll be more humid, I think. I think it ranges, what, 75 to 85 that time of year?
Yeah.
Yeah. I doubt it'll be this hot, but the humidity will probably make up for it.
Well, that was a doozy. No two ways about it. Yep. Now for the fun part. Popsicles, boys and girls. The secret to a 92-degree double threshold day. Paxton, good work out there, Coach.
It was
I think we were both
fantastic.
in our threshold zones.
Oh, I was beyond, I'm pretty sure.
Measuring success in running is also a very funny thing because it is, as a sport, again, like it's very black and white. Like for most people, it's either you ran faster than you ever had before or you didn't. Like I ran terribly, but I learned this, this, and this that are gonna help me in my next marathon avoid the same mistakes or avoid the same results or something like that. Like you still feel like you're improving, and then improvement to me inevitably will lead to success. It just might look a little bit different in terms of like what is the success out of that day? Was the success running a 2-minute PR in the marathon, or was the success being top 10 overall even though you ran slow? Was the success feeling like you nailed your fueling and you never had any cramping issues? Like there are so many big and little wins that you can look for.